What's up, everybody? Once again, we're doing a grown and sexy business spotlight with the man right here. This is Phil. All right, tell us a little bit about what you do. And also, let me introduce my co-host. Yes. Tell us a little bit about what you do, Phil.
First of all, how's everybody doing? I'm doing great.
Shouts out to the grown and sexy nation.
Shouts out to the grown and sexy nation as always. My name is Phillip Wright, actually, and I own and operate several companies. One of them is more locally known as Benjamin Brothers, and there's another one that's more widely known as Richard Lynn Consulting and Imaging.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, what we do is we do management at Richard Lynn, and at my brand, we produce urban wear. We currently hold several accounts selling that as well.
And you know that's a field that it's a hot field, but it's a hard field for so many people to break into. Mm-hmm. You know, so I got to give you props, for getting out there and conquering that.
Right. Well, thank you.
Because you see so many people like, I want a clothing line. It doesn't go anywhere.
She just read me all the way off.
So definitely, is there a website? Is there a place where people can go to purchase?
Yes, of course there is. They can go to thebenjaminbrothers.com. That's TheBenjamin Brothers, BROTHERS. Spell it all the way out. Thebenjaminbrothers.com.
Okay.
And just /shop if you want to go straight to it and skip past all our beautiful blogs and everything else. But if you want to go straight to the clothing, just /shop that link and that'll get it.
Gotcha.
Do you have a Facebook or Instagram?
Yeah, sure we do. Actually, we're working on our business page for our Facebook entities, and but I do have a personal Facebook that you can friend me. It's Benjamin Bros, BROS is Benjamin Bros. Our Instagram is Benjamin Bros 1, and our Twitter is Benjamin Bros 1. So that's how you can find us.
So definitely, everyone, if you're looking for some hot, just some hot clothing, definitely check out BenjaminBrothers.com. Like I said, it's hard for me to describe it. Just go to the website. You're going to like what you see. Trust me.
Right. Yo, but you said something earlier. I kind of want to address it if we got a minute.
Okay.
You mentioned something earlier. You said that a lot of people want to get clothing lines, and they do actually open up clothing lines. You don't see them around, and that's very, very true, and that's very, very relevant to what's going on with a lot of people.
True.
I fortunately had a chance to battle through that. It was a battle. It wasn't easy to invest your money in, something that I started doing clothes. That was not what I was investing my money in.
Right.
But I started doing clothes, and I liked the way they looked on people, and I liked being fly myself.
Right.
But I started doing women's clothes. That was my first brand, was a women's brand. My second brand was a guy's brand, and the two brands went together.
Right.
And that's how I ended up selling them. And another thing I wanted to explain to people about having clothing brands and things like that is you can make product, but your product is nothing if it's still sitting on your shelf. It's nothing.
True.
So you got to realize how to close the sale after you get this product. The same mentality doesn't change from basic survival, and just because we're doing something great doesn't mean that we're supposed to do it for free. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you have to learn how to sell your product. For one,
How do you feel about the whole Kanye situation? When he blew
it's
up
gonna get juicy
on that Sway interview.
Oh yeah.
The bottom line to that interview was really about clothing.
It was. Yes, it was.
I
watched that interview.
How do you feel about that? Like,
okay, when I got past my decibel levels from hearing Kanye rant at Sway,
right.
I told myself, I was like,
Sway, you ain't got the answers.
Listen, man, you ain't Ralph. You know what I'm saying? You ain't Ralph Sway. I was like, whoa.
It was serious.
Man, it was super serious. I was like, damn. Well, Sway, you know what? You're not Ralph. Let's listen to what Kanye has to say. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, because you know what? People don't know what it takes to break into the clothing game. And furthermore, this man broke into a luxury brand. Now, I just had to explain to somebody what a luxury brand is. A luxury brand comes from the designers over in Europe providing services to the royal palace. So this is why these things were so luxurious and things of these natures. Kanye hasn't supplied anything to the royal palace that I know of. Besides, but with these new Yeezys out, they're gonna give him some swag, maybe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely understand why he said what he said, because he has invested way more money into clothing than Sway has.
Exactly.
And so you get kind of upset when your pockets get hurt.
He was just, he's investing that money and he's not seeing that return, and he's just
that hurts.
The frustration.
It hurts, but it
Yes.
also teaches you. And even though I think sometimes it's a little childish the way he handled that situation.
Yeah.
What he was saying, his delivery might have been harsh, but what he was saying, I agree with it. So yeah, about that sway thing.
That's what business is all about. Lessons. You do one thing and then you adjust, and as you do it longer, you will not waste as much time. You will jump onto a whole nother track quick.
You have to.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I started doing clothes. Now I own a management company and I manage other people's clothes.
There we go. Are you currently looking for, people who are trying to get help with their clothing line?
They need to holler at me.
Okay.
If they got a budget,
okay,
I show them how to spend it. See, here's the thing. You can take your time and spend your... Back up. Wise man once told me, you can get more money, but you cannot get more time.
That's true. That's real talk.
You understand what I'm saying? So what you want to invest in is time.
True.
And the time that you spend needs to be spent wisely. It needs to be monetized. It needs to quantify. And people, like I said, we're not out here doing it for free, but we are out here teaching. So I had to pay. I paid Damon John to
That's
listen.
major.
I've paid to listen. And I'll do it again, thinking about going home and buying another one I saw. That's because I continue to change my track, but I know what my lane is. You see what I'm saying? It's like
True.
I'm using my experience to help other people now. So of course, if they got a brand, and let's just say you're spending $700-800 on your brand every other month, and I don't see your brand on shelves, or I don't see your brand on influencers, or I don't see your brand on the people who it needs to be on to be in your proper market, your proper platform, you need to holler at me because I can put it on them. Everybody who comes to us, we don't accept them. Everybody who we come to, they don't accept us.
Right.
Because I got to find my right client just like I'm helping my clients find their proper consumer. And so, I mean, it's a working effect that we apply to ourselves, and it's three of us in this RL. It's me, my partner D-Map, and my partner Lynn, and we all do specific things. So, so we had to switch lanes.
Okay. So definitely, we appreciate you supporting this movement that we're putting together here.
Cool.
Basically we're building a network so people will know where to go, when they need services, when they need when they need a shirt, they need some pants, if they need management. We're putting the word out through the Grown and Sexy Nation.
Cool.
Yeah.
If I had known, if I had man, it's good to see you. If I had known what was going on, I got merch in the car, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? We can go handle that, off the muscle. But yeah, I just want to tell anybody, man, if they got a dream, they need to follow it. Break the norm. Sometimes you have to rise above, because everybody's dream is not your dream. So it's your responsibility to pursue it.
And that's it. And on that note right there, we're going to wrap this interview. Everyone, please go to BenjaminBrothers.com.
TheBenjaminBrothers.com.
Yeah, and support. That's what this is about. It's about support. All right, y'all.